This video is sponsored by Madrina's Coffee. Madrina's Coffee offers coffee for fuel delivered right to your door. Use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code for get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping. Hello everybody and welcome back to how to build a mansion. So today we are on part 2, and part 1 we got this far. It doesn't look like much, but there was quite a bit of detail going into all of it. And hopefully trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys. So it might not look like much, but we actually got quite a bit done in my opinion. So we're going to start off where we left off. So what we're going to do is using our cobblestone. Now, I want to say this beforehand. If you did not watch part 1 for all the materials and all that stuff, definitely go watch that and then you'll catch up with where we are now. And if you do need to pause the video because we are moving quite fast, being that this is a very big house, as you can tell, I'm going to be moving a little bit faster. So if you do need to pause the video to catch up with where we are, I definitely suggest doing that just in case. Now, that being said, we're going to start right here. So what we're going to do is using our cobblestone right here. We're going to come, we already made this foundation in the first part, so I'm just going to stack this all the way up and even with where our court stairs are. So just like this, we're going to come diagonal one block and then come diagonal another one and stack it up to the same height. Do the same thing 4 blocks away. So you should have a 3 block gap here. This will be where a window goes. Just want to make sure that's clear. Come diagonal again, and kind of the same thing that we just talked about. You know, same thing. Everything's going to be kind of the same to an extent here. One thing that we could even do is using court stairs, replace the blocks of cobblestone on the bottom with upside down stairs. And there's actually a very good thing for looking very modern and very sleek at the same time. So I definitely maybe suggest doing that. So I'm going to fill that in just like that. I think that looks pretty good. All right. So our white stained glass will go behind these. Again, with this kind of window, it's kind of more of a bay window. So you're going to have more windows here covering this entire area. So we need to have one behind the cobblestone as well. It might look weird from now, but from the interior, it's going to make it look a little bit better. Just trying to make sure that's as clear as possible. So using our dark oak wood fences, starting in the middle here, we're going to stack up 1, 2, 3. There we go. I was having trouble placing that last one. And on top of the dark oak wood fences, have your cobblestone or court stair. Oh my goodness. Pardon me. Your court slab. Got it that time. I finally got it. I know. Then you're going to have that come all the way across and connect the two sides together. And then you're going to have a cobblestone block coming across and connecting those two together. And voila. Now we can stack up our glass, which we will want to do to make things a little bit easier for us here in a second. Just going to stack this window up on all of these. And we need to have one up. There we go. We need to have one here. I was thrown off by that piece of cobblestone for a second. Alrighty. So that's looking pretty good. Where were we? I was kind of lost track of what I was going to say. Alright, using your quartz slabs, we're actually going to have a slab on the diagonal windows, same height as the one in the middle, just like this. Again, very, very simple, hopefully. And we can even just have, how do we want to do this now? I'm just trying to think real quick. So what we can actually do is have a slab for our roof start right here. Alright, so this is going to be kind of a bay window going into a window that you see over there. So we're trying to kind of go off the same design a little bit. So that's why I'm like trying to think how we really want to do this now and then not come back to it later, or do we want to come back to it later when we have more built? Basically, one thing that we could do is make sure the window will be at the same height as the other window over here. So I'm just going to come across and make sure. So it would start, here's where this window should start theoretically. So I'm just going to kind of fill all of this in right now with our cobblestone. Boop, 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 boop. Alrighty. So this window actually will be the exact same window that we made over there. So we can take out, I'm going to put away our stone slabs. We can use pillar quartz for these. So again, same exact window. So we're going to start right here. Stack up. Actually, we need to start a couple blocks back. We're going to start right here. I think might be the best way to start this. Place this here. So we are starting 2 blocks back. So on the 3rd block is where we are starting this window. So again, same design. So we're going to have this stack up 4. Boop, boop, boop. We're going to have our court stairs coming in across and connecting the two together. Again, very, very simple, hopefully there. And then same design, so 2 layers of fences, slabs coming across and connecting the two. Cobblestone on top of here with a court stair and a slab connecting the 2 sides together. And voila, we should have the exact same window height. And it looks like we do. And then we just need to have 2 layers of cobblestone on top of it to finish it off. And voila! Looks pretty good if you ask me. So now we can actually kind of work on the roof a little bit. Because we need that to kind of complete this area. Otherwise, it kind of looks really weird like this. So what we're going to do is, why does this look off? Maybe, okay, you guys might hate me for doing this. Let's move this forward 1 more block. So we're basically just make the exact same window 1 block in front. Again, shouldn't take too long. It's a very, very simple thing. There's not too much incorporated into the entire thing. So hopefully you guys understand. Again, everything that I do want to change is because I think it will look better and it'll make more sense once we get farther in. I'm not trying to waste your time and frustrate you guys with these kind of things. Hopefully it's not going to happen too often, but when they do, usually it is for the best interest of the house and how it turns out in the end. So there we go. So now we need this here. I'm just going to kind of fly through this real quick. Exact same window. Side coming across. 2 layers of cobblestone on top. And there we go. So the reason for doing that is the cobblestone needs to come underneath here is for the roof. So for the roof, I think we're going to use a mixture of stone brick stairs and slabs along with it. Can't see my stuff. What do I want to put away? Put away the andesite for now. So I got some stone brick slabs. So what we're going to do is start right here, half a block underneath the window that we just made. Alrighty, so that's going to be a slab. But then we want to switch to stairs. So stairs are actually going to come around like this on both sides. Boop, boop. Turn, and then have it come across and connect the 2 sides together like that. Alright, we're going to kind of do the same thing on the other side. So this one can even just start here. This will come out 1. And then we actually want this to be cobblestone next to the windows. That makes sense, so we can replace that. Stack this all the way up and even. And it looks like we're off somewhere. Why does this seem off? I know it's like right here, but why? Maybe we got rid of that piece of cobblestone. There we go. So I think it should look just like that. And there we go. Now you have that window made, but now using quartz slabs, we're actually going to place our quartz slabs underneath of the stone brick stairs that we just placed. And that way it kind of gives it a finished outline look and just makes it look a tad bit cleaner. So there we go with that. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to work on this front porch right here in the middle. So to do this, what we're going to do is using our cobblestone. Again, you're kind of seeing a same kind of concept here when it comes to the materials that we're using, just because they're the easiest materials to use. So we're going to start over on the right side. So we already have some of it. We're going to start right here with our cobblestone. Come up about maybe 4 or 5 blocks. You can even have it come all the way up and even with everything else, even though some of that you will not see because of the roof once we get to it. I do the same thing on both sides here. So just like this, and these should be in line, which they are. And we're going to have a door up here, so we will need some iron bars once we're done. But I think for now we're kind of set. I'm going to get rid of the cobblestone behind the stairs. That way when we add in the actual material that we want to use, it might look a little bit better instead of just having the same material as the actual house itself. So now what we're going to do is come diagonal 1 block back on both sides. Just like this. Alrighty. Do the same thing on both sides again. This should be symmetrical. I'm going to put this down. Alrighty. So now what we're going to do is using a block of quartz, come diagonal in front again. And then you're going to stack this up 5 blocks. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just like that. So if you made it just like me, you should have a window left in the middle of 3. And that's exactly what we want actually. So using glass panes again, same glass panes that we made for the front door. So light gray and black stained glass. What we're going to do is same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop, 4. 1 on the top. Man, I'm misplacing a lot of crap right now. So same exact door design. I am just messing up everything. And then these go in the middle to look like the handles. And then we are going to have a court stair coming across and connecting the two sides together. Just like that. And then you're actually going to have another layer of court stairs upside down this time though. Coming across and connecting the two sides. Just like this. Hold on. Boom. And we want to make sure this one is upside down and facing the right way as well. And there we go. So now we want to use stone. And our stone is actually going to be the main material for the balcony up here. Just kind of follow everything. Kind of just placing a floor. Make sure you don't have any holes or anything. And you should be set. And then what we need to do is using some stone, or not stone, iron bars. Iron bars will go on top of the court stairs here. And just kind of fill in the outline here. And that's your railing. So when we take a step back, the front is actually finally completed. The main entrance to the front is completed. Very, very time consuming. I know it's taking 11 minutes just to do these two windows. But I'm trying to make sure I'm describing everything as best I can for you guys. Because again, I know that this can be a little bit more complicated to some. So I'm definitely trying to make sure I take my time with some of these things. Alright, so now going back to using our cobblestone. We have this piece right here. We're actually going to stack this all the way up even with the same height as everything else. So the max height. So using our cobblestone again, we're going to come over to the left. Another one. So we should have a 2 wide. This is going to come up all the way as well. We're going to turn this back 3. So 1 and 2. So it should be 3 in total. Excuse me. So it should be a 3 wide wall. Come diagonal again. Actually, how do we want to do that? Let's see. So we're looking pretty good. So what we're going to do is actually just using cobblestone again. We're going to stack this all the way up. Same height as everything else as well. And this is actually going to be a chimney. So you can actually make it quite a bit taller. So you know later on what it is. Come diagonal again to the left. We already have some of the stuff laid out. So I'm not describing it in huge detail. But we are going to have another window here. So using your cobblestone, stack this all the way up and even with where everything else is. Okay, come diagonal, or excuse me, I'm so used to saying come diagonal. Come to the left, 1 on the second block, do the same thing. So stack this all the way up. And this window will actually be only a 1 wide. So it's not going to be a 2 wide or 3 wide. So you do not need your fences or anything like that for this one. So it will be kind of the same design a little bit though, using our court stairs. So court stair will go here upside down. All right. We're going to have 1, 2, 3, and then slab, just like that. Again, kind of like what we've been doing on all the other windows. And finish off with a upside down stair. All right. Taking your cobblestone, add in a layer of 2. And then you're going to have a regular court stair, just not upside down or anything. Come up 1 block and add in another one. And it should look something just like this. Again, not everything's going to be the exact same. This window is made to be smaller because we could even have like a bathroom or something like there. So we don't want to have huge windows for that. So now coming diagonal again to your left, we're going to stack these all the way up on the corners. And you'll see why. We're going to have another window here. Again, just so many windows going into this mansion. So kind of the same design again. So using our court stairs, come on the bottom, upside down, coming across to the other side. This window is only going to be at 2 wide, and we're going to have 2 of them. Kind of the same designs throughout this entire thing. So come up and do the same thing. So 1, 2, 3. Add in a slab with a... Got rid of the wrong one. Oh, not using a slab that time. And then upside down stair. All right. 2 layers of cobblestone on top of that. 1, 2. Same thing. So 1, 2. Coming across. Now this one, we're actually not going to have a slab on this one. I don't really see why it would hurt. Maybe what we could even do is, what if instead of upside down there, we add 2 like this? It just adds in a little bit of extra detail and kind of makes things a little bit more unique with that. Alrighty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one would go here. Is that correct? Nope, it would go 1 block lower than that. So right here. And then 2 layers of cobblestone on top of that. Boop, boop, boop. And voila. So that's what we have so far, guys. So we're already at 15 minutes so far. what we can do is actually using our white stained glass, we can make and fill in all these windows that we just made. So again, all these windows will be one block back from the actual house itself. It makes it easier for when you guys do interior to this mansion. So same thing on this window. Just kind of stack this all the way up. Boop, boop. And there we go. That looks pretty good. Let's make sure we get this one. Almost forgot about this one, actually. And boop, 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 boop. And last but not least, boop, boop. Alrighty, well guys, again, this is a very, very big house, so you can kind of see why it's going to be taking us so long. Some of these may even come out in two parts in a day, just to hopefully, you know, get it out within the week. But most likely this house will extend into next week as well, because it's just such a big house. I mean, again, we're at 2 parts, and we're going to be done with most houses at this time. But you can kind of see how much time this is really taking with all the detail that we do want to incorporate into it. So just kind of make sure that you're ready for all these parts, because again, there's definitely more to come. So thank you for watching, guys. It is greatly appreciated. I will see you guys tomorrow for the next part, and thank you for watching. Hey guys, so before we get to the giveaway, I want to talk to you guys a little bit more about Madrina's Coffee. So Madrina's Coffee has some amazing coffee and a great, you know, variety of different flavors that you can try it yourself. But one of the things I like about them the most is the fact that they are gamers. They actually understand the gaming market. It's not just a advertising thing to them. You know, it's one of those things to where if you're passionate about something, it's even more fun to sponsor it. And that's actually exactly what they're doing here. They enjoy the brand. They enjoy helping out channels and stuff like that. And they're helping my channel out in a pretty big way and bringing this house series to you guys. And we will be doing some streaming with them later on as well, in the next couple weeks, hopefully. But, you know, it's such a rare thing to find that people in a company that really care about the, you know, the gaming community in itself. And, you know, they also support gaming channels as well. I mean, for example, me, you know, they're also going to be supporting other gaming channels along the way. And, you know, no matter how big or small, you know, they could sponsor you. You know, they will work with you on what you have. So let's get into the giveaway details. So how this is going to work is to enter into the giveaway. All you have to do, very simple, go down into the comment section, right? And type in hashtag coffee for fuel. And what that's going to do is as soon as you type that in, I will be able to see who comments, right? And as soon as you type that, you're automatically entered in to the giveaway for free coffee. So that's as simple as it is. All you have to do is type in hashtag coffee for fuel. You'll see it on the screen here on how to spell it. Yeah, so that's pretty much all you have to do in order to get this giveaway, guys. So it's so simple. And at the end of this house, I will do a big reveal about who won this giveaway, but we will have some more in the series as well as we go. So don't forget to use the code BOOST to get 50% off anything in the online store, or use the code for get your first round of subscription service free and free shipping.